Okay, so my name is Patsey McInerney, and if you think of two men, Mac and Ernie, then you know how to say my name. Okay. So I have the privilege of being the administrator at Colonial Belle Nursing Home here in Sealy. Right now our census is 51 and we have 90 beds. So obviously it would be great if we could get some help from the community to get a few more people. We are a full skilled nursing, short-term, long-term care facility. So we have our physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapists. They are in the building 6 days a week. And so if somebody goes to the hospital and they need total skilled nursing, we are licensed for that and can do it. One of the things that I hear all the time when people come into our building is they come up to me and they say, "Oh, it doesn't smell like a nursing home." Well, no, it doesn't smell like a nursing home because we take care of our residents. I'm a very hands-on administrator. I spend very little time in my office. If you come in the building, you will find me walking around. You'll find me in the director of nurses office. You'll find me in a residence room. You'll find me anywhere in the building, probably not in my office. We are in the process of doing a lot of, I don't want to call it remodeling because mainly it's painting. We're giving a whole new look. So the dining room, when I first got there, everything was just white, kind of like it is in here. It's all white, and it looked like it looked very institutional. So now the dining room is a really nice blue, and the accent wall is green, and I just finished making the window treatments. So we bought the material and I took my sewing machine down, and so now you'll probably find me in the activity room sewing. But you know, we just try to do the best that we can to take care of our residents. Our philosophy is resident-centered care. So when the menus go out, every morning we have our breakfast, lunch, and supper menus. We also have an anytime offered menu. And we do this to give residents more choices. So at lunchtime, if pork chops are on the menu and a resident says, "Well, I don't like pork," okay, the anytime offered menu, there are soups, sandwiches, salads, omelets. So they have a much bigger variety to choose from. And on the sandwich side, they can even have a hot dog or hamburger, corn dog. You know, so, you know, a lot of people just say, "I'm just tired of eating all this food all day long and I just want a hamburger." Okay, they can get it. So we really do try to do resident-centered care. Ann and I do work very closely together. You know, Ann does the home health side. There does come a point when it is no longer safe for somebody to be in a home environment by themselves. You know, home health only goes in for a couple of hours a day, and sometimes not every day. So when it comes to the point that that person is no longer safe, then Ann refers them to either an assisted living environment or a nursing home, whichever is appropriate. So the health fair is coming up, and we will be doing blood sugars at the health fair on the 25th. So, you know, come on to the health fair. If you want to come look at the building, you know, come visit me. I love to have visitors, and we're very proud of our building. So we just redid some of the landscaping, and it looks really, really cool. So come see us. It's not a scary place.
Patsey, you have mentioned blood sugar that you're going to do. What about the rest of blood analysis? That you don't do?
Well, for our residents, yes, because we have labs. We have a lab that comes in and they draw blood and they, do whatever needs to happen for our residents. But to do something like that in a health fair, we can't. We don't have the license to do that kind of thing. So, but we can do finger sticks at a health fair.
And how many employees do you have?
Approximately 75.
How hard is it to get the skilled employees?
In this area, it's virtually impossible.
Really?
Nobody wants to work out in Sealy.
What do you need?
CNAs, certified nurse aides.
If we could get a nurse who would teach at our high school,
Absolutely. Hey, please do it.
No, we can't find a nurse who will do that. That's our problem, because they can make more money and have more flexible hours doing anything else. And so we try very hard to get we want that program as much as you want that program, but we don't have a nurse who wants to teach it.
Well,
office, see if maybe we can help with that.
Okay, that would be great. We could even do it part-time.
because you can do the clinicals in our building.
We would love to do it too, and we can't find anybody to come down here and teach it.
Wow. Well,
We want to provide that.
we can have clinicals in our building if we can find somebody to do it. So I'll talk to some of my nurses, and if you can talk to some of your people, maybe we can get a program going, and that would be absolutely fabulous, because it is really almost impossible to get people to work out here. And that's why we're also struggling with census, because, unfortunately, we're close enough to Katy and all the brand new buildings that are going up in Katy. They're so pretty and nice. And it doesn't mean that they take excellent care of their residents, And I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying that I know we take excellent care. So, we don't have the glamour and the glitz of all the brand new buildings. So it's very difficult to build census and get help. So the only way we can do it is to be involved in meetings like this, be involved in the chamber, be involved in the community. When Harvey hit, we did take in residents from a home in Brookshire. So, we are here to serve this community.
Do y'all do memory care?
We have what's called a Wander Guard system. We don't have a locked memory care unit. We do have some residents that have memory issues, and they just kind of roam around the building all day long, which is great, as long as they're not exit seeking. So we can take those mild cases, mild to moderate cases. When they start trying to continually get out the door and stuff like that, then we refer them someplace else. But we do have the Wonder Guard. And what that is it's just a little bracelet that they wear. When they get too close to the door, it sets off an alarm.
Lisa, what kind of qualifications does it take to teach this
They have to be
nursing?
a registered nurse, and they have to have some long-term care experience.
And we don't have anything in the neighborhood? Nothing available locally?
Not so far.
Wow.
We had it here a couple of times. And another thing is that it's difficult to get students qualified to take it, because they have to have all their immunizations, pass background checks. There's just a lot that goes into having the class. But we would love to do it. We do it in Brenham and Bryan, and I think Schulenburg even had it a couple times. So we're still looking. I have all the equipment to have the class. I have the bed and the wheelchair and med cart, everything. But
Belleville has a hospital.
yeah.
Well, CNAs also work for personal care services and hospice. And we have people coming in all the time that are CNAs, or they think they are. And you know what? Yeah, they think, come on, where's your license?
Oh, I don't have one of those. You mean I need a license to do that?
Well, you know what's sad is Medicare does not recognize for us CNAs anymore.
Really?
No. Our occupational therapist they say if there is a family member somewhere that can help you with showers and all that, we're not going to pay for that.
Really?
So our occupational occupational therapist goes in and trains them safely, the safety, or a family member. Yeah, it is so changed.
Any other questions?
Do you have, she said that they have a medical social worker on staff?
Yes.
Do you have?
We have a social worker. Yes, sir.
Is it more medical than, like resource?
Our social worker does more discharge planning, helping residents adjust, those people that have moved from a home environment and are coming to the nursing home for a permanent stay. Our social worker helps them adjust to that because, most people, they don't quite come kicking and screaming, but they don't come altogether willingly either. So, the social worker does help with that adjustment. And those people that do come in for the short-term stays, the social worker starts working with them from day one. What are your plans when you go home? Do you need home health? What do we need to do to make sure that when you go home you're in a safe environment and can take care of yourself with whatever help we can provide. So the social worker in our case is more of helping the resident either adjust or getting ready to go back home. Anything else?
Thank you very much, Patsy.
You bet.